So can you explain to me what is a French festival?
Well, it could be anything, I suppose, but in this particular case, this French festival is a festival of French music. The official name actually is La Française, a festival of French music in Australia's New England. This came into being, I guess, after our last festival in November last year with Brahms and Dvorak, here in Armidale also. We asked our audience what they would like us to do next. And I was sort of hoping that it might be something to do with Haydn, or maybe something else. But no, quite a few people asked for French music. And we thought about it a little bit, and I thought that's going to be tricky and so forth. But then I thought, well, why not? And so we did it. And then lots of people were quite enthusiastic and wanted to participate. And it seemed to be a possibility. And I think we have gotten a very, very nice program together.
Alright, so is there any more particular reason why it's French?
Well, no, really, it's because people suggested it. And we thought, after all, that it was a nice idea and maybe possible.
And music festival, any particular explanation for that?
Oh, well, that's just because we make music and we like to play a lot of it from time to time. And here in Armidale, our first festival was a year and a half ago. A year ago? Only a year ago, yes. A year ago, thank you. And that was Beethoven. And we liked it so much, we did another one within half a year, Brahms and Dvorak. And so from that point of view, it's in a way maybe a logical step to go from one composer to two, to a whole national style, if you will, French music.
Okay, so who can we expect to see this year?
Oh, very many people. The whole Armidale Choral Society will take part and will be a central part of the final concert on Sunday afternoon. Frank, Fauré, Duruflé, very, very wonderful choral music. Of course, the Armidale piano duo, my friend Lena and myself. We will play both piano duet and harpsichord duets, two harpsichords. Quite a few singers will take part. My dear friend Diane Cotterill, all the way from Broken Hill. Samantha Cockcroft, all the way from Newcastle. Local singers also. Inge Southcott has agreed to sing, which I'm very happy about. Also Jenny Hebblewhite. Quite a few more, I think. Then Sam Cockcroft brings her husband, Vincent Parmenter, who will play Ravel's Tombeau de Couperin. Also, she will be bringing her vocal ensemble Choir 5 from Newcastle. They do a whole program on their own, but various members of the group also perform solo. Anthea Harrington, mezzo-soprano, sings Canteloube. Matthew Hopcroft from Newcastle plays flute and will play Dutilleux and Debussy. Gosh, it's a lot. I myself will also play organ and some harpsichord. My old friend from many years ago in The Hague and Amsterdam, Margaret Haley, who is now in Brisbane and one of the leading Baroque violinists there, will come down to play Couperin with me, and a Couperin trio sonata with Jody Ostenfeld and myself. Jody Ostenfeld, local violinist here and violist, will play Ravel and Frank, and will, with our local flute player Jared Larkins and myself, we will play a trio for flute, viola and piano by Duruflé, which is very rarely performed. Certainly very rarely in Australia. I think it may even be the first time it's done in Australia. And I think an excellent piece of music, very, very beautiful. So we'll do that. Gosh, lots of kids will be performing in our children's concert on Sunday at 11:30. Also, not kids will perform in that concert. We'll have all of Ravel's Mother Goose, played by various couples of pianists. It's a lot.
Alright, so now that we know who we can expect to see, what can we expect to see at this French festival?
Well, I already mentioned some composers that will be here. Couperin, obviously, Rameau, Ravel, Debussy, Fauré, Franck, Dutilleux, Bizet, other opera composers, sometimes I forget these names. Sam Cockcroft and Anthea from Newcastle will sing the very famous flower duet from the opera Lakmé, that's by Delibes. And Choir 5 will mostly perform early music, that means some 15th, 16th century French vocal music. That is actually quite delightful. They will also sing Ravel and Debussy. Sam will sing a very wonderful Les Nuits d'été by Hector Berlioz, a very wonderful song cycle with her husband Vincent Pauty.
Right, now that we've established what the French festival is, who we can expect to see and what we can expect to see, we know it's going to be this year, 2013, but what does that mean? When is it actually going to partake?
Well, next month. It's less than a month away now. June 21st through 23rd. We start on Friday night, the 21st, with what I've called Premier Concert, our first concert, and that will include the first concert from Concert Royal by Couperin, and also the trio sonata called La Française by Couperin. That's on Friday night, our opening concert of the festival. Saturday morning we have piano duets, the Tombeau de Couperin, then choral music, Saturday afternoon flute music, then art song, and then in the evening opera, and also Edith Piaf and Jacques Brel, very special. I'm very, very pleased. Our Polish singer from Newcastle, Aja Lunarszewski, sings Piaf for us and Brel. It should be very, very exciting and a lot of fun. Sunday morning, 11:30 children's concert, 2 o'clock more chamber music, 4 o'clock final concert with the Choral Society and friends.
Okay, that sounds all very good. Where can we actually get some tickets for this?
Oh, tickets will be sold at the door, and I don't think anybody has to worry about us running out of tickets.
And what kind of price are we expecting?
The Passepartout for the whole weekend, all concerts, thousands of notes, costs only $60. If people really want to come to only one concert, which I don't recommend, individual segments, individual concerts go for $10 apiece.
Alright, so now we can set ticket lists onto the road. Where are we actually going to be going?
All the concerts, very conveniently, will take place at the Armidale United Church. That is on, where is it? Rusden Street, between Marsh and whatever it's called there.
Yeah, I'm sure Google Maps.
But once you get to Armidale, you'll find it.
Yeah, Google Maps, everyone.
Yes.
Though I heard rumours about there being an event in the town hall.
No, we decided not to. We thought at an earlier stage about maybe having a concert or two in the town hall in Armidale, but we decided to stay with the church. It's really sort of our home base. The Beethoven Festival was a whole day at the church. Brahms, Dvorak, we had a whole weekend, Saturday, Sunday, all at the Armidale United Church. And it feels really like home to us. And it's so nice to just be in the same place and play some music, take a break, have a cup of coffee, play some more music, take a break, some more music, it's just very pleasant. And the church has a nice sort of intimacy, very nice organ, decent piano. It's pleasant. So we decided to stay with the church.
Right, are there any more questions you'd like me to ask you?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, then we're done here.
Thank you so very much.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you.
Bon plaisir.